your Evil Knievel Bike, I mean, it's awesome, man. It's very, very cool. And I know it's taken you a long time to get that thing to where you wanted it.
Well, Bob, how many minutes do I have before we got to end this shit?
I don't know.
Go, man. Talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Just talk.
So last year after well, let me tell you, I've always wanted to build that bike for probably the last 4 years. I had that in my mind, an image, and I just wanted to do something. I wanted to make a modern Sportster that Evil Knievel would have rode better and would have treated him a little nicer. You know? A lot of that shit that happened to him wasn't his fault. It was the fucking bike. And, you know, and from time to time, I look on Craigslist. I look for deals. You know, takes me a while. I save my money just like you guys. I make $300 every 2 weeks. It takes me a while to save money. But it's good, you know?
Well, Sorry about that. If you don't mind, we'd love to share that picture, you know, on our Facebook page and, you know, kind of attach it to this the podcast channel and all that stuff, just because, I mean, that's a cool looking bike. That thing is just awesome.
Do you want to send you a picture?
No, I'll steal a picture off your Instagram.
Good. Good.
But continue your story, dude. Tell us more about it.
Well, you know, after Bike Week last year, we came home, you know, got refreshed, and I got on Craigslist. I was looking on Craigslist. And it was eBay. It was on eBay because I looked on both. One came up. You know, I always type in, you know, 02, 03 Sportster. Those were the 2 years I wanted. I wanted the 883R. And I wanted to convert that bike that had the, you know, new modern look to have the old look. But I wanted it to be that fucking bike.
That's awesome.
And I found one. This lady had it on eBay for, like $4,600 or best offer. And so I sent her a message, and I'd saved my money for a while. And I said, I'll give you $3,000 cash for it. I see that you're in Tampa. I can be there tomorrow. And she came back and she goes, well, I'll do it for $3,500 cash tomorrow. And I said, well, I'll give you $3,000 cash. You'll save $600 from the PayPal fees and eBay fees, and you'll make out $100 more if I give you $3,000 cash tomorrow.
Right.
And she thought about it, and she goes, okay. So I went to Tampa and, you know, had to put a battery on it. It sat for a while, and the bike was pretty cherry. It was an old helicopter mechanic's bike, and he gave it to his son. His son didn't ride. It sat in their fucking garage. So, the guy took care of the bike. And I took it for a test drive, ripped through it down the fucking road, pulled it in the trailer, handed her $3,000 cash. I said, okay, it's good enough for me. I mean, I'm going to tear this shit apart anyways. But she gave me all kinds of shit. Fucking books, manuals, parts, all kinds of stuff. So that was cool. And, you know, I got it home. I had to diagnose the bike, see what exactly was done to it. And all that I could put together in the backlog story was 600 lift cams and a 1200 Sportster, which with the duration, it wasn't right. I already knew it wasn't right by the paperwork I saw. And, you know, went ahead and built the bike how I pictured it and left the motor like however it was. And God, when I fucking finished the bike and I rode it, it wasn't right. It was making, you know, good bottom end, but absolutely no top end. So I went ahead and pulled the heads off and had them port and polished, put in Andrew's M4 cams in it, which is, you know, better duration, good low end, mid, and a little bit of top, just a good all around cam. Well, cams. And my friend Wayne, he owns his own shop called Performance Cycles. He let me come up over the summer, have my own bench, hang out like we used to hang out, work on bikes, and it was just awesome. Like I felt like I was in summer schoung again. You
That's
know?
cool. We
just got to hang. You know, I dedicated one day over the summer. Every Friday, I took off and I went up to Performance Cycles, hung out with Wayne and Justin, worked on my bike. They worked on all the customers' bikes, and we just had a good, positive vibe going on. And and that really helped building the bike too. You don't want to be in a fucking claustrophobic garage like this.
No, it's awesome when you can hang out with people that have similar interests, especially a situation like that, and just be able to hang out with the guys and work on your bike and just do something.
Yeah.
Work. I wouldn't even say work on it, because when you're doing it, it doesn't seem like work. It's just fun. It's like, hey, I wanted this. It doesn't feel like work at all. And I love people to do stuff like that.
Well, I wound up putting the motor back together. Well, Wayne threw it back together for me because I was on a time crunch at the time. I needed it. We were doing a gig, a pipe event at a skateboard. It was called The Border in Tampa, and it was called Southbound and Down. So, I mean, it was motorcycles, skateboards, and pipes. My entire world.
That's awesome.
And it was
How in the world did that happen?
It was so fun. Let me tell you, everybody there is cool, and I got to skate. I got to hang out, meet people, talk pipes, teach people about pipes, and I got to go do fucking wheelies for everybody out in the middle of the street. It was awesome.
Very cool, man.
So we're definitely doing that again. And Wayne threw that motor together for me and got it done, and I basically broke it in doing fucking wheelies at Southbound and Down.
When does this thing happen? Is it every year?
Yeah. This will be the 4th annual this year, and we'll be doing them all.
How in the world did they come up with like everything that you like? You had nothing to do with this? Did you tell them to do it?
No, a lot of people in Florida ride bikes and skate. Like that's what we do here.
Really? That's not what you hear in the news. You hear about people eating people.
Who watches the fucking news?
I'm just messing with you.
News.
I'm kidding.
Assaults are pretty good. No, Florida. Listen, I've been all over the place, and every time I come home, I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be, and we always have a good time. Love going out to California, but it always feels good when you come home.
Oh